If it feels like you're getting your time wasted, or if it feels like you're sticking around for no reason, let's say if you're getting mistreated, or let's even say you came across a message that you do not want to see, you came across hearing about news that you don't want to hear, something that happened in person, let's even put it like that. Let's say you went to an event, it could be a party, it could be an outing, a get-together, and at that scene, it could have been that partner that you've been expecting to be loyal to you have not been presenting that to you. And of course, that is going to be very detrimental, disappointing, and it's going to hurt in multiple ways. So those are the times that you have to be fully aware of. Leaving now is important, only because you do not want to make more damage and impact yourself more than you need to. You don't want to be engaged and fully, in a sense, forcing yourself to keep getting involved and being about it when it's not causing any, let's say, progress in your life. If anything, it's hindering yourself from growth, and procrastination is coming in and stagnation. So bottom line is that there's better things that is going to be important, other things that are key point that you have to be more focused on, and getting your emotions caught up is going to be a huge distraction, especially when it's going to be setting you back. With that being said, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to be subscribed with your post notification on, and don't forget about all the exclusive content that I have on Patreon and YouTube membership. And lastly, of course, we do got a lot more offers and resources out there. So whether it's going to be consultations or it's going to be any of my digital products, down to affirmations in my voice recorded, or if it could be even things that you want to bundle deals, books, and even master classes, check it out on my website. And so to fast forward onto your feelings that you might be feeling and being stuck, the thing about that is awareness and being very much in the present moment of understanding what's impacting you and what's happening. Because if it feels like it's a waste of time, don't keep indulging in it, because it's only going to increase. Whatever you focus your mind onto, it's only going to grow. And it's definitely easier said than done most times, but it's very much preventable. So if there's things that you're enjoying more, you could enjoy more. If there's things that can help you feel better about things, but you're not putting enough focus onto it, gravitate towards doing that. Gravitate towards putting your mind onto that. Gravitate towards letting yourself know that this is a better alternative, and this is going to be what's going to help you get through it. Now, mistreatment is something that shouldn't be thrown out the window. So leaving now is a sense of power in that. It's a sense of understanding that, okay, well, my pride is going to have to kick in at this point. Because maybe for the longest time, you could have been a people pleaser. And that could have looked like, well, I'll do it for their satisfaction. I'll do it for whatever they feel, and giving validation towards that feeling that they have is more of a value, more of a convenience. And that could also come from you have a risk of being left and having a fearful mindset of, well, things can turn around not in the positive way that I wanted to. That also can mean that you're feeling hurt, or you're scared, you have fearfulness of what the outcome might become after you've decided to make a decision that requires you to walk away, leave, that sorts of stuff. But ultimately, looking at your situation, you have to be realistic with yourself. If it's been tolerating and putting up with whatever it is, and you know it's only draining you and growing, let's say, even a bigger pit and destruction for yourself, then ultimately looking at your other alternatives will always matter. So really be attentive of what's happening. Awareness is going to matter, because ignorance is not going to get you far. And ignorance is just going to bring you down with that person that you're being with. Another thing in mind is that as you're deciding to leave, make it be that you're leaving to something. Because if you're leaving to something, that could look like not a physical being, but who you're going to become. So you could still be with somebody and still leave. You could still be without somebody and leave, of course. And then you could also be with somebody but leave at times. My key point about that is that you're leaving to something where that something is not physical, but that something means something. So that something can be finding yourself. That something can look like recognizing who you are, right? You might have lost yourself in the process. You might have found yourself being set back and being distracted, even becoming lazy. So finding that, let's say, process, in that process of leaving, it's not a physical thing necessarily, but it could end up being that. Sometimes when it is physical though, that could look like, okay, you need to be in this setting. That could look like it's going to be more social around people. Maybe if you, let's say for instance, haven't approached and dated for so long, that might mean that you got so complacent with that person and thought that you don't know how to do it. That just could be your specific situation. That's not everybody. Another thing too is that maybe you used to be a certain type of person. However, you've distanced yourself because in the part of life that you are at, you haven't learned to evolve to do it on your own and grow it. So when you're already put in social environments and social, let's say, outside environments, not necessarily like if you're going to school or work, but those social places, they're setting you up to be that person that is going to be around others, that's going to help them to grow. So my key point is that you want that to be yourself in the process of it. And as you're going through that process, make sure that you're finding yourself, because when you're getting to that something is supposed to be ultimately you. As much as I said it's not supposed to be something physically, the beautiful thing about it is that it's you. So dating and finding how you could be better with that person, finding how you could be a better version of yourself before somebody can find you, or while you're with somebody, and evolving and not setting yourself back is going to be key factors. And to wrap up this whole video, remember, leaving is not that it has to be a hurtful thing. It could be so beautiful to the extent of you've recognized that leaving is more of that alternative that you have to take for whatever comes afterwards. And they get the message of you've had to left for a greater reason, a greater purpose. And if they're meant for you, they'll be meant for you. That's what it comes down to, right? And then bottom line is that remember, for yourself, leaving is something that you're challenging yourself to do. So be up for it. And don't look at it as like a downfall or a hard process that can't be overcome, or you can't overcome it. You can overcome these things. These all can be overcame, but you have to decide to and seek it through until the end, because the testing that comes with it is going to be worth it. I hope this video was helpful. If you want more videos like this, make sure you do let me know. Part 2s, all that good stuff. The comment section, you can let me know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to check out all the links down below. And of course, more exclusive content, you could check it out on Patreon or by becoming a YouTube member. That's it for this video. Bye, y'all.
There's other stuff that you have going on. It could be about anything, self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. It's gonna attract women you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over. And it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories. And if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that. And you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below. Self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there. Help you, prompts, things that will tell you you got this, but it will give you also reasons why. And I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people, all types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance and accountability partner. Although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide.